Hey everyone, it's the Angry Honey Badger, and it is time for us to take a look at a quick build for Aatrox. As for the rune page that I usually take when I'm playing Aatrox, I'll usually go with something similar to an AD carry page, actually. I'll go with attack damage marks, you get armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs for scaling into late game, and then usually I'll take some lifesteal quintessences just for some even more ridiculous healing on my side. If you wanted to go with some movement speed or more attack damage, those also would work very well. As for the Masteries page, I usually go with a 21-9-0 page, 21 in the offensive tree, picking up everything to help me with increased damage, armor penetration, and increased attack speed for just everything to help with my overall damage output. In the defensive tree, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit into getting some more health over time and a little bit of extra life early, along with some increased armor at the beginning of the game. As for Aatrox's abilities, at level 1, you're going to want to put a point into your W ability, so you have some good sustain in lane, or you can switch that over into your blood price and get some awesome damage. We're going to typically max this out first. At level 2, put a point either into your E for the slow and a good way to get up that blood well, or you can put a point into your Q at level 2 if you want to get some distance between you or initiate with it as well. You're going to typically max out your E second and then your Q finally third. Obviously, don't forget to put points into your ultimate at levels 6, 11, and 16. As for the items I like to take when I'm playing as Aatrox, at level 1 I will typically pick up a longsword and health pots. If you want to do boots and pots, you can do that. You can do armor and pots. Take whatever you're comfortable with when you're going up in the top lane. It just really depends on who you're playing against, but longsword's probably going to be pretty okay to go with, mostly because early on you're going to want to pick up a Bilgewater Cutlass and then your boots early on. These are your two priorities to get off when you're in your early laning phase. Obviously, don't forget wards and pots too if you're still laning. You're going to need those to stay safe. Now, early on in the game, you're going to be building that Bilgewater into the Blade of the Ruined King. Pick up some type of boots, either the Ninja Tabby if you need something that's going to help you with armor in case you're going up against somebody top lane who's just really dealing a lot of physical damage, or pick up the Merc Treads if their team has a lot of crowd control or a lot of magic damage on their side. So you can try either of those boots, just depends on what the other team has. Also, pick up a Last Whisper. It is great for dealing massive damage and just annihilating through all of their armor. As the game goes on, your full build will look something maybe like this. Blade of the Ruined King. You'll have some boots of some kind. You'll have a Last Whisper. Start to pick up a Randuin's Omen for health and armor. And then maybe a Frozen Mallet, which can be also very nice for increased health and more damage too, and that slow. And then finally, a Ravenous Hydra to end things out can be really good to give you some increased damage, some life steal, and a little bit of health regeneration as well. If you do not want this Frozen Mallet though, because their team has something else you're afraid of, try one of these two items. The Spirit Visage is very good. It's going to give you health and magic resist in case you need more of that. Also, it's going to give you that unique passive which helps heal up even more when you have lifesteal, so you'll just be regenerating for tons over time. Or you can try out a Guardian Angel, so on top of your blood well you kind of get to come back twice, so that's maybe worth a shot on trying out too, and it gives you that armor and magic resist. So go ahead and try these items out, but that's a quick build for Aatrox. If you have any questions, you can put those down in the comments below. If you're looking for a full-length build and guide to Aatrox, there's a link in the description which will take you to a video where we go more in depth talking about him. But other than that, I'll just see all of you in the next build video. I'm going to go ahead and keep chasing him. Luckily with Nami, whenever she puts an ability on me, it is going to be speeding me up, so she is going to keep dropping abilities on me so I can kind of catch up to them. I am also waiting for a Relentless Pursuit to come off cooldown, in which I will use to get forward and snipe her and double shot her real quick.